Hopefully it's working.
I didn't realize I didn't have my camera on the whole time.
Oh, I see it.
I've been trying to explain what a 401k is.
Yes.
That was really funny. Yeah, let me just put an alert.
Oh.
That didn't work.
It's called emojis, Kirsten. Look it up.
Okay. My God. You're the only person that uses the in-voice chat channel.
Well, I found all these super cool new emojis, and so I had to start using them.
I never even think to check that.
I didn't even know it existed until the last time.
Yeah, until you look there.
Okay, folks. I don't have any alerts set up, so if we get any new followers or anything like that, then I'm not going to be aware because I didn't set any of that up.
Then they're going to be mad if you acknowledge them, and then they're going to unsubscribe.
So be it. So be it. See you later. Don't let the door hit you. Will the good Lord split you.
What?
Make sure you got the you got the stream, my Discord stream up so you can hear the music as well.
The music, got it. I got the Twitch muted.
So we're here. Session 5. Again, I'll award a hero point if somebody wants to do a recap of the last events that have taken place. Hopefully including what happened after the last session.
Caught it.
You're caught
Including
up.
explain the 401k.
So is it going to be Amy, the one who hasn't even caught all the way up? Let's do it.
I just caught up.
Good. You want to recap the last session?
Tell me what a 401k.
Okay, I spent all that time catching up and not getting any of my dice or anything prepared, so hold please. So we all went to the Purple Nurple to watch the Soiree sisters, Bessie and Myra, perform. Several of you didn't even pay attention to my performance, which I will remember, and I'm deeply hurt. And right as the Raycath and the Songbirds go on to play, a big ghost jumped out of the floor begging for their son and asking if we took their son. So I'm pretty sure there's a missing son somewhere. And as we're all trying to fight the ghost or get the ghost to calm down, fur coat guy, Macklemore fish, whatever, starts attacking Raycath and the Songbirds, and so we stop him. We cool down the ghost, and then we all had like a chat with the guy, and he was paid to kill the Songbirds, and the other guy had paid him before he's like a mercenary, this fish guy. The other guy had paid him to find his brother, who's now dead. And Tungsten Carmine left, and we're still in there with Fish, trying to decide if we're gonna let him go, if we're gonna fight him, if he's gonna work with us, or if we're gonna follow him to meet his friends, or what.
Woo!
Good job.
10 points.
Yeah.
10 points.
So yeah, we're caught. So hero point.
I may not
Wait,
have
did you
been paying
take
attention
that?
to the song, but I was there for all of that.
I'm really sad that you used a hero point on your performance last week, because it would have gone very differently.
Bessie will perform again.
Did she roll? Did she roll terribly in the beginning or something?
She rolled bad, and she used a hero point. She burned a hero point on her performance.
I do remember that.
I had to, man. I mean, as much as I knew ahead of time that you wanted me to do bad, I couldn't let myself do that.
I didn't want you to do bad. I just wanted to honor.
I mean, I kind of want to see what happens if she does badly. Does she get a hook?
I mean, I plan on doing another as we do this, I'm gonna perform on like every other night or something like that.
Okay.
You just played off
Like
his
that, dude, that's how I make my money.
So we're here in the Purple Nurple. Fish still being held by Dano.
Yeah, sure, boy. You can have a drink. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm guessing you're gonna pour it into his mouth.
Yeah. Sort of. Here you go. And I sort of pour at him. Now, come on, this is good stuff, I hear.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
The basement stuff that you put in a boot?
No, I got some off the wall.
Oh.
It's up on the wall. Yeah, I reached as high as I could. I just took one down.
So Carmine has Tungsten Carmine's left. Georgie kind of chasing after him. You guys you can hear at the front door. Georgie, he says, "No, you can't just barge in here, gents. There's been a situation. What are you doing?" And then you hear like a muffled kind of yell, and then a thud. And
Georgie's
Fish.
Dano ducks behind the bar with Fish.
No, I'm sorry. I get in between you and Fish, and I gently just remove your hand off of him so it doesn't look like we're restraining him. And I just put my arm around his waist.
Challenge me.
You can do opposed athletics if you're trying to remove Danos from Fish.
I mean, I'm not trying to do it gently.
Yeah, that's why you have to do.
I mean, I'm trying to do it gently.
Yeah, I don't.
He's gonna resist you, then you have to fight him for it.
Good luck with that, Cole.
Hold on.
I
don't have my character sheet yet.
Yes.
Okay, that's 28.
That's it.
Alright, you have to crit.
Perfect time to use a hero point.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that first one she just got.
You both your hero points right now. I'm trying to do this.
Got a death grip on this wee boy. Treating him like he was my own child.
It's probably his friends coming in.
Athletics?
Yep.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, and let me say that with these new channel points and stuff, do not grant yourself advantage. I will not allow that. Like, if you use your channel points to give advantage.
I would like to use my channel points to make him roll with disadvantage. How do I do that?
That's just, you'd redeem one of the channel point things. It's in there.
Hold on, I'm doing that now.
I'll use a channel point to negate. I don't know. Do I have any points?
I don't know.
Probably not as many as
Only has
me.
a year's worth of points.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll just roll with disadvantage. I'm fine with that. Here, you roll first, so that way I know how
You have
disadvantaged
to
I
make sure
roll.
you use those channel points. Though.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to it. Just give me a second.
You can click the little dog.
I know how they work. It wasn't in the stream yet.
Click
I have
the
29,000.
dog. Pet that dog.
Click dog.
Click that dog.
Can I click that dog?
No. Got like 29,000 apparently.
I probably am gonna have to boost the amount that it costs because
Yeah,
all of
because we have
you
people.
for all these virtual game nights have racked up points.
It won't let me scroll down on it to see.
We
I'm
lose.
assuming it's this one.
Oh.
It's a red D20. Yeah,
It won't let me.
We're on a second roll.
you have to click it and then you have to type in the person that you're imposing it on.
28 is the disadvantage.
That's ridiculous. Is that 14.1k? How many points I have?
Yeah. It's not letting me do it, Scott. I don't know. I'm getting frustrated.
You clicked on it.
You click on options.
And it didn't do anything? Or is it just like being slow?
Just click on
All right.
I guess it's being
We're just
really
gonna have to
slow.
keep it manually. Minus 500.
It's fine, I can do it.
A curse from a distant world is
I don't even
upon
know
us.
because like
have
it's
forced
whatever their Twitch
disadvantage.
account is. I don't know that I'm friends with him on there.
He's just gonna roll
No, you
a
just literally
fucking
type his name in.
20.
with it.
Like, why would you even do this to yourself?
So, like, we have
A
enemies
curse from a
to
distant
war.
world is upon
Try to
us.
fight one of your
You
own
have
kind.
forced disadvantage.
I don't fucking know, Scott. It's
You
not
did
working.
it. You did it.
Yeah, you did it in the first one. It worked.
Look, you did it.
Yeah, good. I see it. Yeah. I'm gonna do that in the middle of battle and give you guys disadvantage.
I'm just gonna heal the bad guys all the time.
I limited that. That's limited healing. Okay, you guys can roll.
21.
Okay, rolling again for disadvantage. 17 plus 10 is 27.
Told you, yeah. One less. An 18 and a 17. What do you know?
Okay, it's okay. I got a hold of him, and we continue to duck down underneath the bar.
I just don't want it to seem like we're if this is his friends. I don't want to seem like we are fighting their friend. I want it to seem like we are enjoying ourselves
Fish
here.
nips.
Yeah, we're having a good time behind the bar. We're
Fish
drinking.
says,
He's covered in whiskey.
Fish says, "You have 5 seconds to let me go. I won't be held responsible for what happened next."
Well, you're not holding anyone at all, boy.
5, 4.
I can count.
He's counting.
I'm excited.
Rackhead and the Songbirds turn invisible. They disappear.
Oh. Yeah, the whole time.
I'll knockout, instant knockout.
You're gonna
Hit him on the head with
instant
a
knock
whiskey
him.
bottle.
You can make an attack on him.
You're wrong.
No, you know, I had an idea, boy, but just remember who's got a hold of your hat and all of your bullshit. I got
You have
something.
all of Tungsten stuff, not all of his stuff. Oh no, you do have all of his stuff.
I have everything. I've got all of it.
So I'm just confirming
Alright.
you've not let go of him. Is that correct?
I've let go, but I gave him a warning. I intimidated him. How about that? Happy medium. Don't be doing nothing crazy now.
Gotta roll that intimidation
Yeah, you
check.
can roll an intimidation check if you like.
Okay, one intimidation check coming up. Bada bing. It's 17 intimidation.
So like he kind of like shrugs his arm away from you as you let go. And
Is it a puppy dog out at least?
he straightens his fur coat. He says, "I'm the one that's about to save your life." And as he says that, he stands back up. 4 huge men enter from where like the front entrance area. They come walking in. Hold on. They are like these like big bald dudes with big mustaches and like they're wearing tank tops and they're ripped like to shreds. They look like strong men, like circus strong men. They come in. It's like almost like funny, like how strong they look. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta scroll through my. Fish grabs a bottle of liquor, and he says, "Gentlemen, you're here just in time. We were just getting ready to have a toast." And he grabs glasses for everyone and starts pouring liquor. for you guys and for 4 guys that just walked in.
Dan,
I
I'll
grab
help.
my glass and hold it up like I'm getting ready to cheers.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that music was really intense. So Fish gives you guys all glasses with liquor in it, and he raises his glass and he says, "To new friends and business partners."
Here, here.
Yeah. Drink up.
I drink mine. I down the whole thing.
You guys, start taking shots of liquor and stuff. And, so like you guys are just kind of partying now with this guy you were just fighting and these 4 brutes that came in. You are free to, if you want to talk to Fish about anything else, if you want to talk to these guys, you can just call it a night if you want. Whatever you guys want.
No, can I make a perception check on where I think the songbirds may have disappeared to?
Yeah, you can make a check. They are invisible, so it's gonna be difficult.
I'm gonna have to re-roll that. It's stuck to a different die because it's on the couch and it's not level. And that's worse. Okay. 8.
8. You have no idea where they went. They disappeared. You think they ran off.
So, Fish, are you going to introduce us to your friends? Usually don't drink with men who I don't know their names of.
Of course. Of course. He points to one guy and says, "This is Peter Ivanov."
Please, I don't want to know what his mother calls him. I want to know what his name is.
This is Peter Ivanov. We call Peter. He points,
Okay.
he points to the next guy.
It's Peter.
And he says, "This is Peter Popov." He points to the next guy. He says, "This is Peter Sokolov." and he points to the last guy. He says, "This is Peter Morozov." We just call them the Peters. They're all Peter.
Is anyone noticeably taller than any of the other ones?
Not noticeably, no. I mean, maybe a little bit of difference.
Are they all bald? Does one of them have hair?
They're all bald, and they all have like big mustaches.
Is one of them colored differently? Like wearing a purple tank top and the others are wearing green?
We'll say.
Matching
I'm expecting this line of questions.
We should have matching outfits for sure.
Yeah, I mean they're all wearing tank tops. One of them is wearing it's like leopard print, but it's just like one. I don't know what you call it. It's like it goes across one shoulder, not across both.
Unitard.
Is that what? Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
A shoulder tank?
Yeah, it's just like, it just goes across one shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Big Cat.
My GIF is getting more and more accurate by the second.
Kitty Cat.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we Pussy. There we go. Pussy Peter. That's a name.
He
All right.
He has a little. He has a little bit of a grimace when you say that, and he takes another drink.
Okay. Do we got any distinguishing features? Everybody else?
They're like one of the guys. The rest of them are kind of like wearing just kind of like black tank tops, but like one of the guys does have like a tiny tuft of hair on his head. That it seems like he's like holding on to.
Had a bit of Brazilian there, Peter.
He's clearly in charge.
Brazilian is a full wax, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's the Landon strip then.
There
They
you
haven't
go.
invented aircraft yet.
More like the martini glass, right?
There we go.
I interrupt all of this and say, so where are you gents off to now?
The Peters don't really talk.
Peters.
But like Fish, he takes another drink, slams it down. He's like, it's getting late. We might be calling it a night soon. Go back to our home in Redrow. No more business tonight.
Well, you lads have a good night then. I'll see you around, Pussy Peter. You too, Martini. And Peter, Big Peter, Little Peter.
Macklemore.
They kind of grunt, nod their heads towards you guys. Yeah, and if you have no more questions for them or want to talk to them about anything else, then they will leave.
I'll say something like, maybe we'll see you guys in town square to do a bit of cleanup, yeah?
What?
In town square cleanup. What? Clean what?
All the murders that happened there.
Why Fish and Peters clean up town square?
They don't look like bloody janitors.
Yeah, I think these people work for money that we don't necessarily have to give them. So
I'm just trying to figure out a way for us to see them again, like a place to meet up or something to figure out. I don't know.
I know
guess
it.
we'll see
Just
when
give him
we
your
see you.
damn number, Bessie. Fucking just go fuck the fucking Russian guy.
I'm not trying to fuck around with anyone with the nickname Fish.
There's 4 other guys though. One of them, they can't all be
What about
criminals.
Peter B?
I mean,
Yeah.
Pussy Peter, he sounds like a sweet boy.
Fish does
Anyway.
give you guys his information, so you'll have a phone number for him if you need to contact him for anything.
Thank
Pack
you.
of Peter Peckers to pick from. Are they spelled Peter without the second E? Just P-E-T-R?
I picture it's like YR.
It's Pettyr. They're all
All of
actually
them?
they're all different.
Oh, are they?
One of them's PET
Dude,
apostrophe R. PETR, PETYR, PETAR. There's no normal.
Etar.
There's no
Etar.
normal ones.
There's just no just actual Peter. Alright.
I
Yeah.
fully expect a full rundown in the NPC cheat sheet. Scott.
Absolutely.
I have to
Yeah,
remember
I
what
would-
I said for their last names first. Before I do.
It was Ivanov, Popoff, Slackoff, and Brosov. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ivanov, Popov, Sokolov, and something. I didn't catch the last.
Brosov?
Borisov. Yeah. I'm writing it down. Borisov.
Anyway, did any of you on any paint? Paint or pencil?
Who had the red handkerchief? Was that Tungsten or was that Fish?
Tungsten.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll go over back to the ice chest. I'll pull out the hat that I was keeping in there with all the stuff.
Oh, fish stuff.
I take the
I mean,
handkerchief.
you have tungsten stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have both of their stuff.
You have their handkerchief and a knife.
Does it
He had
have
2
Demont
knives
on it?
and a gun.
Yeah.
Huh?
Does the handkerchief have Demont's name on it?
It does have a tag that says Demont on it.
Okay, I pocket that.
Anyway, here you go. Holding it for safekeeping for you. And I give him his. Does anyone else want these knives?
We'll get Carmine's
Knife,
gone.
knife.
so-
Oh, barrel gun.
The knives are Carmine's.
Oh, do any of you fellows want these knives? Peter? Pussy Peter? Other Peter? Martini?
They, as you call their names out, they like crack their knuckles in various ways and stuff like that. But they don't speak. They're trying to make an indication that they have no need for weapons of such nature.
Oh, okay. I'd recommend you guys get out of here because this place is about to blow.
Don't have to tell me twice. I'll see you around.
Yeah, Should probably all get out of here, eh? We've worn out our welcome.
Certainly leave.
Can we check
I'll
on
catch you lot tomorrow. I'm going to meet up Myra and go to run down our gig.
Well, before you leave, Fish just turns
wait.
around to you guys. You haven't left yet. Myra's gone. But Fish just says to you guys, this has been fun, my new friends. I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot with big scary pale spirit. Maybe my bird bite you. Maybe you strangle me a bit. We call it even, Steven. You have work for the Fish, you let me know. Peters, let's roll. And they leave.
I like the Peters. Stand up, man.
I changed my mind. Instead of just leaving, I'm gonna go check and see if Georgie's okay. Like bring him back to consciousness if he's not.
Oh, he got knocked out.
Yeah, we can take him back with us.
Tungsten left, right? Didn't Tungsten leave a while ago?
Gone. He left. Yeah, you could go check on Georgie by the entrance.
I check on Georgie.
Georgie is knocked unconscious. Looks like they just like grabbed him by the head and just slammed his head into a wall. Here's, you can see it. You can see some. You can see his indentation where his head hit.
From my but he just appears unconscious.
Yeah, he's still breathing. Excuse me.
Are we about to take a rest or something, or should I heal myself? Or
I
Depends
think
what you guys
we're all
want to do.
going home after this.
You could go home for the
Right.
evening and then meet back up.
that's
the
what I
next day.
figured. I'm just checking.
We're gonna
Yeah,
all
can
have
someone
to
heal my boy Georgie here?
Oh yeah, I should like reset my HP to max.
I mean, we're still in the same day as that.
All the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have any. Can someone heal him?
Yeah, I can heal him if he needs. Or should I? I mean, at that point, would be not a stabilized because he's not dying, but
He's
or
not dying. You can,
Yeah, I'll heal him.
treat wounds.
I will treat his wounds. What is that? Just the medicine check, or what kind?
Yeah, medicine.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I could have done a medicine check.
17.
Yeah, so 17. You can heal him for a D8. I believe it's a D8. Right? It's a 2.
And Scott, just to be clear, this is like a standalone establishment.
Yes.
Like it's like in a block.
It's
like
on a
there's
block.
nothing above it.
No.
Okay. And everybody's outside getting Georgie back.
Don't blow it up.
Everyone's
Didn't
by the
this
We just
front.
call
did
for-
this to these bastards. Show them we mean business.
Yeah, so it's 2d8 you can heal Georgie for.
We don't know if the Lake Cats and the Songbirds are still in the building. We cannot blow it up.
Why would we even do that? Georgie is not our enemy. I know you want to use my bomb, but
13 for
This
Georgie.
whole thing.
All right,
That
so
out really
as
good.
you heal Georgie, he kind of like comes back to consciousness, and like he just like has a worried look on his face, and he's like breathing very heavily on the ground. He kind of like backs up against the wall, then puts his hand on the back of his head, and looks, and he's got a little bit of blood. He was like, "Who the fuck was that?"
Peter.
We scared them off, Georgie. Don't worry. They won't come bothering you again.
Just a pack of Peters.
Oh, they might. You
I
know.
think I need all of you to leave. I think I just need you all to. I have some cleaning to do.
I agree. This place is a mess. You should really get on that.
I mean,
That
doesn't
is
exactly
fair.
sound like a thank you.
That is fair. Georgie, it was our pleasure. Come on,
I would have
Levlin.
been looking at though. Like this, I imagine all the people running in, screaming, leaving here is going to draw some attention from actually Shroud.
Yep, you guys leaving?
Sure, I think we should leave.
I tell Georgie, you call me the next time you want me to perform, yeah?
Just get out.
Yeah, I'll call you. Don't call me. I will call you.
And if you hear from Ray Kath and the Songbirds, send them to the meat district for me, okay?
I'll call you. Don't call me.
I leave, and I go ahead and meet up with Myra.
Okay. Yeah, Myra is back. Like she was going back to the Whisper Well. But like if you guys are gonna take a rest for the evening, you could go home first, and then meet back up.
Well, I'll go collect her and say let's go home, and then.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So you guys go home for the night, rest up. You can restore your spell slots, your hit points, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming you guys want to meet back up at the Whisper Well. Unless there's any other business you guys want to attend to before you do that.
Can I go to the church and forage for some supplies for like stuff?
Yeah, you can spend some time to do that. Yeah, let's just you just want like supplies for
Yeah,
crafting.
like gin and stuff. Yeah, crafting.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we could do that. Could be like the first thing that you do. You can roll a survival check.
Okay. I got a 12.
A 12?
I could try a nature check.
12.
You want to also do a nature check?
Yeah, if that would help. Nature check was 17.
Okay. Gotcha.
Good old 17. You can always rely on a 17.
17. Okay. With the 17, we will say that you find. Unfortunately, you only found about 1 gold worth the materials for crafting.
Okay.
But you did find
Is
some.
this also the place where her and Dana went on an adventure before?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
the old Typhoon Church.
Yeah, we found some nice berries last time. I was hoping I would craft a nice gin that was like, very nice to meet you, and send it to that bartender.
I see.
Very nice.
You can definitely do that. I mean, that's fine.
I think I might when I get home.
Can I also want to head up that way, but I want to try to look for Telia, the little girl that got hurt, and see if I see any signs of her being there.
Okay. Yeah, you can make if you want to go down there, yeah, you can make a perception check at the church. That was gonna be like so you gotta know the deal. So like it's old, decrepit. There's little light coming in into the church from above because it's so old and unmaintained. You go in, there's papers on the floor and stuff. The pews, some of them are broken, and you can make a perception check if you're looking specifically for her, or like for footprints, stuff like that.
Where is my perception on my character sheet?
Kind of in the upper third like under your AC.
Okay, I see it. 15? No. Let me do math. It is 13.
You don't see any signs of anyone being here. You don't see footprints, anything like that.
I'm going to
Excuse me.
I'm going to leave I'm gonna leave a matchbook from the Purple Nurple and just like scribble Talia's name on it and then just like leave it somewhere where she might see it if she goes there.
Okay, so so there's like a
Like I guess where someone might go to pray, like I can just leave it like out in the open.
yeah, there's like the statues in there of like to Typhus. And,
The one
She's-
to the
she-
goddess of the like super deep
Jadera.
that already had like a bunch of like prayers and people like leave prayer leaflets all around it. Like
Yeah, I'll just like kind of I won't put it in, so that it's confused with all that. I'll just keep it kind of like in the center of the floor. But I'll just scribble her name on there so that if she shows up and she sees it and sees her name, maybe she'll go to the Purple Nurple.
You might want to put it in Braille. Isn't she blind?
just in one eye.
No, I thought it was both eyes.
Yeah, I thought he slashed her eyes.
She moved away pretty quick.
We don't. She doesn't automatically learn Braille.
Well, I don't think she can see her name on the thing, I guess was my actual point.
Okay, well, I didn't think of that.
Well,
She could have potentially healed herself.
just leave like a ghostly voice message. Can't do that in any sort of way?
Can I do that in any sort of way?
Tell
You have
you.
a spell
You have
that
a
says
spell?
you can do that?
No.
Then no.
Shoot, I
Probably
didn't choose
not.
that. I didn't have that one prepared for today.
I have this one that's like you can send messages through root systems or something. I don't have it prepared, but maybe next.
Say, damn it.
Yeah, but
Do I run into? Did I run into Jude Bug while I'm there?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we
Hey.
you guys could go back in the early morning after you rest and
Yeah,
change your
I'm assuming this is
spells.
the next
That's what I.
morning.
Yeah, I thought this
Okay.
was the next morning.
Early
Oh yeah,
morning.
you could, and you could have changed your spells, right?
yeah, I
Can
can
we
do that.
prepare?
Okay,
Um.
let's say I did that.
Okay.
There you go. We figured it out.
Okay, so hey Bessie, nice to meet you here. I didn't know you came to the church.
I look very overdressed and I have almost like a mink coat on and like my hair is done up in like a really fancy hat. My shoes are just like sinking into the dirt and stuff. Like I'm not dressed appropriately at all. I'm dressed to the nines, like I'm going.
Yeah, I don't think I changed from your very nice outfit either, and I'm trying very hard not to get anything on it.
I stare at her and I'm like, you slept in my dress?
Oh yeah, that's right. Did have her dress on.
And I'm like, you know what, keep it. It's fine. It fits you better anyway.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't have a dress like this, so this is gonna get a lot of mileage.
Word all time.
I came here looking for Talia and I'm trying to leave her some kind of message without necessarily leaving an open call for someone to show up at the Whisper Well. Any ideas?
I can try to leave her something through the vegetation here, but she would have to know to do that. But yeah, we can give it a try.
It's worth a shot. I don't know if she's the one that was coming here doing prayers and stuff, but I think she may have, and I think that's where they captured her, and if we can try and get her to come find us.
Okay.
I don't know.
Junebug gets down and starts looking for like an obvious piece of vegetation that would draw someone to it. I guess
there are some like parts in the floor that are like that are literally like roots are growing up through them and then like going back down, like, so there is like a root system.
Is there one in particular that's like in the center of things, or one that's more obvious than others?
There is there's like one that you see that's kind of closer to the busts of like typhus and like on that side. And there's like there's just like some random like weeds and stuff kind of popping up through certain cracks elsewhere, but the most obvious root is closer to the bust of typhus.
Okay. She goes to that root and she beckons Bessie over and she starts preparing to do the spell, and she turns to Bessie and says, "Now you say what you need to say and I'll embed it in the roots. I'll go when you're ready."
Don't be too specific, just because we thought maybe the shroud was rounding people up over there, so it could also be found by the shroud. Just keep that in mind.
Okay, then what should I say?
How about, what was her name again?
Talia?
Talia.
For Talia's eyes, just kidding.
If you are not Talia, I suggest you just disregard this message, and in fact, please not listening to it right now.
So you want
Hello?
her to...
If you are, here's a map for our exact location.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Kirsten?
You want her to go to the purple nurple? If she
The place is going to be crawling with guards.
I'm gonna say, what if I say something like, "We tell you to meet in the meats"?
Okay, what's up?
What?
Because, like, I live in the meat district, and we tell you, like, we're telling you to meet in the meat, but it's for Talia.
Oh, no.
It's up to me. This is your guys' thing.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. I think it'll do just fine as long as she knows it's for her and what to do with the message after she receives it. All right. I'm going to go now. And so she starts waving her hands over the roots. And you can kind of see the roots kind of responding to her movements. And
Wave back.
And so she looks over at you and she kind of nods for you to talk.
And I say, "We tell you to meet in the meats."
Oh man.
Spell, and she looks kind of like giggly because of how silly that is.
I'm trying. I don't know.
This is a. Let me just say, this is a really weird use of this spell. I'm here for it.
Is it not allowed or what?
Given my limited information on the mechanics of this game, I'm gonna allow it. It's just, but
It may not amount to absolutely nothing. So
Donnie will be shaking his head.
and you said you were just like waving your hands over the roots.
Yeah, I was kind of imbuing it with energy and then kind of taking her message and kind of placing it through the energy in the roots.
And did you touch the roots?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Just asking.
But that matters. We have
I didn't know if you like grabbed the roots like to
Jason.
do. I mean, I don't know, but that's fine.
It's like water bending, like the healing water bending. Just moving the energy up and down the roots.
Oop the roots.
I'm like jerking them off a little bit.
Oop
I mean,
the roots.
All right, so you embed this message in the root system, and
Really, on to something a little more important. Andres, Luca, you want to go get some brunch?
Ooh, brunch.
Ooh,
I know
yeah,
a place, they cook a mean potato.
All this talk of roots makes me want some potatoes.
Come on. We're gonna head to a local diner. It's called the Dirty Potato. They serve only potatoes and vodka, which is also potatoes. So you got your hash browns, you got your baked potatoes, you got your baked potatoes, you got your vodka, you got your hot hash brown vodka, all the good things.
It
And
should be a
some
real
cheese.
place. I'd go to this.
All right, yeah, definitely. I mean, well, we're here. What are you talking about? You'd go. We're here right now.
I mean, like, in the
Yeah,
real world.
we've been here for hours.
Go.
You know, boys, that's the first time I've been to a club since I came here to Murkia, or wherever this fucking place is called.
Marcia.
It's the first time I've ever been to a club like that. That's quite the eye-opening experience.
Well, that might be our last because I'm not sure we're invited back to the Perp Nerp.
I'm pretty sure we're permanently banned from the Perp Nerp.
Yeah, so we might have to just start bouncing around and find one that we like. You know,
Yeah.
maybe not trash that one and throw liquor all over the basement.
Oh, you know. Hey, no
To
promises,
be
huh?
fair,
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, yeah, no promises.
we didn't start it.
Yeah,
There
what
was-
was that?
We didn't
freaky
start the
ghost.
fire.
We
We
just
just
Have you guys ever heard of ghosts before?
Yeah, we
I
didn't
mean-
talk about the ghost.
never seen one before.
I mean, I've seen banshees and leprechauns and hobgoblins, but I've never seen a ghost before. So it's
No,
quite a
that
new
was-
experience for me.
A ghost
Wonder
with a
if that was
sun
like a-
too. Do you think the sun is also a ghost, a ghostly form, or?
I hope so. That would be funny.
Oh, that's a metaphysical discussion that we're having now, boys.
Can Junebug and Bessie stumble upon this potato place so that they can join in the conversation?
Yeah, if
We're a
you
little
want.
vodka drunk at this point too.
There you
I'm
go.
Bloody Marys all over the place.
We're like walking down the street.
Except it has to be like a potato version of a Bloody Mary. No tomatoes, all potato.
And you kind of like you point at it, I guess.
It's,
You know,
Because
potato.
I would
potato.
never suggest going somewhere like that.
About potatoes. So we're like, oh, Dano. And we'll just walk in, sit down. Oh, so what you talking about?
Oh, that ghost.
you
I ain't
guys,
afraid of no ghosts.
you guys walk in, and as soon as you guys sit down, a guy comes over, and puts 2 place settings down for you guys. And he goes, oh, welcome to the Dirty Potato. Can I get you guys something to drink?
What do you got?
Have you tried our famed Bloody McCarthy?
No, I have none. I'll take one.
It's like a Bloody Mary, but we don't have tomatoes. We mix the vodka with mashed potato until it gets to a nice consistency. It's better than it sounds.
It's like a potato
I'll
milkshake.
try anything once.
Does it have gravy as well?
We put a little sour cream and chives on there.
I'm
Fully
just
loaded.
gonna go for a Tito's and vodka.
Tito's
Oh,
and
piece of
vodka.
vodka.
That's
Oh,
Potatoes
it
and
a vodka and vodka.
Oh, it gets ordered so much more than you think. It does.
How about Tito's and
Sounds like a double.
Just the double.
I have a Captain and rum, please.
Just potatoes, man.
I kind of look at all of the potato-y things and think about how that would affect how my dresses fit me, and I say, I'm good.
Oh, right, I forgot, Bessie. You're a vegan.
I'm not a vegan, but I don't do carbs.
Oh,
Not at this
Something.
hour,
One
anyway.
of those keto types.
Potatoes. Potatoes are vegan.
Not at this hour.
no, potatoes. They're like little hamsters. They grow on the ground.
That's,
pretty sure.
You know, that's accurate.
Anyway, this ghost, I'm pretty sure after I was thinking about it a little bit, I think it might have been Ithis. Some sort of iteration of the goddess who burned everybody. What do you guys think? She was talking about her son, and I think she might have been talking about Jeffrey.
I thought that she might be talking about Jeffrey too. It's interesting that you say that because I blush a little and I say He walks this earth with us.
You guys can make a religion check if you'd like, as you
Okay.
as this is running through your brain.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna do it. I got a 12.
12.
Want to do a group religion check? Because
yeah,
we're all
anyone
talking
can
about
do
it.
it. If anyone wants to do a religion check, that's fine.
All
My
right.
religion is 0. Probably should.
I'll take a crack at it.
In.
14.
Yeah, might as well roll.
Might as well give it a shot.
Oh. We'll just pretend
Oh
that
yeah, I'll
it's
take the home fries and the hash browns, and the mashed potatoes, and a Scotch egg.
And Scotch eggs here?
It's
Yeah, but it doesn't have sausage in the middle. It's just more potato.
yeah, it's just it's an egg, and we put potato around it, and then we fry it.
It's good.
Mike, you're killing me with this chat.
I can't keep it every time I look at it, it takes the camera one down.
I know,
you
like, I
see
don't
all
even-
these- see all
I'm
these-
not even looking at it.
You ruined me now that I know that it exists.
Any other religion checks?
No, but I will order. I'm gonna take the eggs Benedict, but on twice baked potatoes. One for me, one for the caracal.
Very good.
Can cats eat?
Fully loaded.
Roll a 5.
Watcher.
The eggs potato dict.
Yep, that's the one.
So wait, so
There's a
Luca got the highest religion check?
I don't know. I don't know what all the rolls are. Is it the highest
I
one?
think I heard 14 out of Luca.
He's way higher than mine.
Okay, on a 14, as you're kind of thinking back through your lore about what you know about the spirits, you know that Jeffrey is not Ithis' son.
Oh.
Son of Kazor, actually. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Jeffrey is the son of Kazor. Yeah. Now that I think about it.
I'm glad you
Oh
guys
yeah,
knew that.
everybody knows that.
When they go
Well done,
I think you may be talking. I think you may be thinking of Kalor, the son of Ithis. I don't know. Those are two different people, though. Kazor is a big serpent. I don't think that was Kazor. Just
Okay.
saying.
Well, there
Yeah, I
goes
mean-
that theory.
I really enjoyed that line of thought. Because we weren't there yet. We were still on the menu before you guys came. So keep it going. Maybe we'll get somewhere.
I need more of this. What was it, McCarthy?
A bloody McCarthy.
Bloody McCarthy.
Bloody McCarthy.
The other
Who
one.
did we say we thought the ghost was?
Ithis.
I mean, it could have just been a ghost voice. You know,
It could have been a ghost. It could have been
it's
someone that was
similar to
killed.
a banshee. It could just be a bad omen. You know, maybe one of us is about to lose a son.
Do we?
Oh,
So we know she was a ghost. Do we have any other description of her? I know ghostly, sure, but like hair
Yeah.
color or just pallid.
She was pale.
She was wearing plaid.
White hair.
I
White
guess
hair.
it must have been
Let me see if
Uh,
I have the picture.
Carmine's mama. Carmine would have said that he recognized her or something.
Oh,
Because that's the only person I know who lost, a son.
Carmine had a son.
No, his brother died, so his mama lost a son.
I mean, he was a shifty character.
Carmine?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know, he had this gun. I pull out the gun he had.
In the restaurant? Dano, put that away.
Oh,
Ah, these are friends.
Oh my god, just because they have potatoes does not make them friends.
I put a picture up.
Wait, hey, where's them home fries?
Hold your jets. They're coming.
You know, aside from the fact that
Go on.
I'm trying to think of what I was just getting ready to say. I lost my train of thought because I saw this picture. Aside from the fact that you guys weren't exactly paying very close attention to my performance, I am disappointed that we did not get a chance to speak with Raycath and the Songbirds.
I don't think they speak very much.
Yeah, I think there might be actual birds. I said
We'd be
bees.
trying to track them down, considering that was our
Oh.
mission to protect them, and now we don't know where they are.
We didn't even confirm what Fish said to them in the message they received.
No, we did not.
I'm almost wondering if we should wrap this up and go to, our meet our friend Freddie and see if maybe they could be waiting for us there.
Well, the tradition, first one who recommends we leave has to pay the bill. So
I'm already gone. I've already eaten and left. I actually went to the bathroom.
I have to powder my. I was trying to say I have to powder my nose.
We call it Tammy and
I
goodbye.
started the car though, and it's ready to go for everybody outside.
I got a box of to-go tater tots till on the way back.
I run out and I get in the passenger seat.
Pocket tots.
A secondhand dress. I can't pay for
Yeah,
this.
you can get a box of tater tots. That's fine. He says they're never going to be as good as fresh, but they're still the best in town.
I'm gonna eat them on the way home. Don't you worry.
It's true, Tati. I'll put the rest of the money that our boss gave us on the table. So I think that's about like 6 gold coins.
Did we get a per diem? That's right.
Cool. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. There you go, Tati.
I don't tip in fictional worlds. Sorry.
Do we get any buffs for eating and drinking from the dirty potato?
You had a bloody McCarthy, right?
Yeah, maybe I stole a tater tot. I don't know.
Well, actually, fair question. Do waiters get paid a living wage in this world of Avasi?
Oh, they do it for exposure.
Let's roll a little luck check.
I'll feel a lot better about not tipping if they do.
Oh, they're gonna go back.
Low, they don't get a good they don't get a great hourly wage. High, they do.
Oh, here's a tip for you. Add some sweet potatoes. All right. Technically fall under the theme, but you get a little more variety.
They live for tips.
Oh no. Still didn't leave any tip. Okay.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
The whole meal was probably like a bronze piece.
I'm about to add tater
How
tots to
much
my
was it
inventory.
then? How much would our stipend cover? Except
Oh, if it's part of my stipend, sure.
Yeah, I don't remember how much the stipend
If it's my per
You gave me
diem,
10, I spent 3, so I think it's like 7 left.
if it's like petty cash, sure.
Listen, there's
You
nothing
gotta
petty
make
about
that-
it.
7 gold would be generous for this meal of humble potatoes and potato dishes. From
7 gold is very generous.
It's
7
extremely
gold.
generous.
from old.
Maybe they-
And I take a handful of toothpicks.
I grab a few of the gold off the table after he's gone. No, I don't do that. I'm not that.
Wait,
I drive by the front door and throw the change at the door as I
like my
look.
dad.
oh
Look,
Dan,
I
I
was-
wanted to tell you that I did not appreciate you coming in and butting into my conversation with that bartender. We were talking shop.
Did you not just come into the restaurant and Okay. You very
Yeah.
specifically came in and barged in.
Another conversation.
Bark.
Barged.
We're talking about
Large
potatoes.
barged.
Tender. He came in and he
All I'm hearing is a bloody double standard now. I think I must have had an extra McCarthy because I'm hearing double.
I didn't push you out
Oh.
like you did to me yesterday.
I know Bessie over here saying we weren't paying attention. Look, there was a cat in need, and I heard the song with my ears, all the while saving this lovely feline. So, you ladies need to chill your jets.
Donnie's
I'm in
not
the passenger
happy
seat of the
about
car.
the amount of tip you guys left.
Who isn't?
But anyway,
Listen.
so you guys have left? Or are you still
Wait, who
squabbling
didn't like the
inside the
tip?
restaurant?
I think we're leaving.
Cool.
We'll see you soon, Tati. Keep the booth warm, okay?
We left a generous
Anything for you,
tip.
Dano?
In our walks and in our travels, do we see like a lot of people from do we see a lot more shroud presence this morning than we did in the evening?
No.
Or any?
You can make a perception check.
Perception check. I'm gonna take
Donnie
one
said
too.
it's you guys left too much money.
Oh, too much money?
Yeah, it's
I don't
way too
know
much
how
money.
anything works in this world, Donnie.
21.
Yeah,
No,
I got
you
it.
don't see. It's about the same as it was yesterday. Not a lot. It seems like they've still.
It
haven't
didn't draw any
really-
attention or anything.
Donnie, they're prime, organic, free
These
range
potatoes, you are.
4 items.
potatoes.
Fucking
Here,
golden
grab-
russet, baby.
So no, not a lot of shroud. If you guys are walking back to the Whisper Well.
Let's go check in with that boy. See what the next plan of action is.
Yeah, you walk in. Freddy's there. He's already sitting at a table. He sees you guys walk in.
Oi, Freddy, we're skint to cash now. You got any more gold coins for today?
You already went through the 10 gold I gave you.
Oh yeah, you know, we were paying an informant. He's gonna be keeping an eye on the block over there for us.
You're gonna have to roll deception if you wanna say that to him.
Alright, one deception coming up.
Like Donnie, you know those strawberries in Japan that
One
cost
deception
like
coming up.
17 plus 5 is a 22.
He says, all right. Well, what kind of information are you hoping to get from this informant?
Listen, he's got a big old window and the most poppinest brunch place in the whole city. And he's going to be able to tell us if anybody comes by, what he hears, put you to the ground. Listen, Tatty's a good man.
You
I
gave
trust him.
Daddy all that gold at the potato place?
Perhaps we shouldn't give our stipend all to Dano this time, yeah?
I think we're good for. We paid him for like the rest of the year, basically. Like brunch
Yeah,
for the
pretty sure
next
we get free
3 months.
for like.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to start expanding the operation. We can't just leave it all here in the Whisper Well, can't we? Hey, we can't just be all flopping our corn husks around.
Oh my god, it's corny.
Diversify.
Freddy's just like, okay. Well, Myra told me what happened in the club last night. You guys all okay?
Yeah. How would you have dealt with a ghost, Freddy?
Well, tell me first. You tell me like what the fuck happened, like from your point of view, because all I got was Myra. Seemed like she was kind of just like hiding in a corner.
Well, Bessie and Myra putting on a hell of a show, from what I hear.
I roll my eyes and scoff.
I saw a beautiful feline creature being treated improperly, so started up a conversation with this weird guy. Ended up, we were trying to do some business with him, and that didn't quite work out. We're kind of friends now, I guess. Hangs out with a bunch of Peters. But yeah, meet Levlin. This is my new buddy. Then this ghost must have been real thirsty because she popped out of the middle of the floor of this club and was looking for her son, something like that. I don't know.
A ghost looking for her son. Any clue as to who it could be, or?
No, she wasn't really forthcoming with the information. Not like
She
Tatty.
said that he walked. She said something like he walked the.
With the mortals too long.
Dwelled too long in the realm of man.
Yeah.
Dwelled too long in the realm of man.
So it does sound like it. I mean, Jeffrey makes sense. You know what I mean? Because he does like to pretend like he's a human. It's like
It does.
If
sound
Jeffrey's
like
in the
Jeffrey.
bar, we could ask him.
What do you mean?
Well, doesn't he come in here sometimes?
Yeah, I don't. Like,
There was a guy you thought was him.
and he just kept on accepting your drinks. He's like, all right, I'll be your Jeffrey.
But someone else told me that Jeffrey had come in. If that guy
Bessie.
wasn't him, that's fine. But then he comes in
Huh?
some.
I think it was. Well, I wasn't telling you to pay attention, even though it looks like you weren't. But I think it was Bessie. She's the one who used to see. She's the one who used to see Jeffrey, right? Or has ran into Jeffrey before.
Supposedly, yes.
I blush and I just like mutter under my breath, but you can't like really hear what I'm saying. But basically, I don't know how frequently he comes to the
So,
Whisper Well.
She come every time he comes to the Whisper Well. He comes. Bessie knows.
Jeffrey is.
I've never had that kind of relation. No, we just talk.
Trying to.
Jeffrey is a spirit that has dwelled in our world for some time. But like, what did this ghost look like? What did they look like?
She had white hair, super pale, definitely dead for a long time.
She was a woman.
Who could have been that old woman that we just met the other day? She was on her last legs.
Wasn't that was yeah,
Maybe an orchid.
Yeah.
Junebug's coven mate.
I can resemblance now I think of it.
She was
You know, the shallow face, the protruding bones, dead eyes.
June would have recognized her.
Fair enough.
You.
Also, that's just how all old people look.
Have you seen the NPC sheet of her? She's so pretty.
This pale ghost that you saw did not appear like elderly. Just had like very white, just very pale. Yeah, I mean, I'll allow you guys to make another religion check if you'd like. Like group as a group or.
Sure. I mean,
Whatever.
you let me roll, I'll roll.
I
I'll
got
roll.
a
Um,
We don't go
I'm
no
gonna make
rolls.
it
We don't get no
a
tolls.
check instead of a religion check.
I'm rolling.
I got a 19.
11.
13 on deception.
Why are you deceiving anyone?
I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about.
You said you got a 13 deception?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let Lucas talk first.
Yeah, just pop on in whenever you want, bud.
So Luca, anyone else roll higher than a 19?
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a
More than
7.
Both times I made a religion check, I rolled a 3.
Ouch.
Dice are cursed.
Well, looks like it's left to the two big boys to know what's going on. Hey, you go ahead and start, Luca. I think we're on the same wavelength.
You stand next to him and nod as he starts thinking about it. So Luca, you know that there's only one spirit that appears as like a very pale young woman, almost like porcelain skin and like hair, and that is Kazor. Kazor does take the form of a woman as well as a serpent, so she has two different forms.
So you guys may have been on the right track there.
Well.
How did I get?
Let's see there, you were just fingering the wrong mama.
So I do remember that, yeah, also can be, other than the serpent form, and then I kind of point to Dano to finish it off here. Come on, bud.
Well, obviously, Kazor, she's real angry about stuff, and as we all know, she is what's that guy? Gregory.
Jeffrey, you got this.
Jeffrey's mom. Yeah, and I think we're pretty much a cincher there. It's a dead ringer. Quite the
Yeah,
lookalike.
so I think we might have been on the right path. Jeffrey could be the son that she was talking about.
So does that mean that Jeffrey's missing? Or that she just can't find him?
I think he's just been gallivanting too long. Like, all right, buddy, your time's over. Like maybe his like version of Rumspringa. It's like, dude, come on, come be fucking Amish again.
Decided to stay.
God of revelry.
Come back, Hezekiah.
Well, Freddy says, I don't know why she would be looking for her son. I mean, she can keep an eye on him if she wants to. Who would be capable of capturing or kidnapping a spirit, and why would they?
Yeah, and what would the ramifications of it be if someone were to do it?
Anything else interesting happened last night? You said you met some
You
guy.
met what?
There was a weird rich guy. He had this gun. Pull out the gun. There was another guy. He had animals. We met the Peters. You know, Pussy Peter and Martini, Big Peter, Little Peter. They're good guys. Good books.
I don't know.
Yeah,
For Georgie, he almost died.
The rich
Almost
guy
as,
seemed pretty shady, but we let him go without
Any names?
too much questioning.
Any
Yeah,
names?
tungsten carmine.
Tungsten Carmine.
Yes.
He's probably the richest guy in Mistmore. You know, he lives over on his family's estate in East Kendall. It makes sense that you would run into him at a place like that. He has no problem throwing his money around. What was this other guy?
Apparently his
Fish.
Vishtar.
Ishtar, yes.
He was the one that was hired to kill Raycath and the Songbirds. And I don't know how it happened, but we wound up talking him into like maybe joining us, and then he saved us from the 3 Peters. I don't know what happened, but
4.
There's
Looks
more
like
Peters.
1K.
Yeah, I'm
very
not
important.
sure we can really trust this guy with the inner workings of like the feral hand. I mean, if we hired him to do what exactly?
Awesome
Right.
job.
Maybe just to be at the right place at the right time.
Or the wrong place at the right time.
Whichever.
Yeah, just for muscle, basically. But again, we out-muscled him, so that was kind of our question: was how useful are you actually? But then he walked in with four comically large men. I think their names were Blazer, Laser, and Taser.
Yes.
Well,
In Michelle.
I'm not
That's
familiar
right.
with these guys, but. And what about Raycath and the Songbirds? Did you guys touch base with them?
They seem like right assholes to me.
You keep
I
an eye
don't
on
trust
them?
them.
They were very.
We did save them,
silent.
but they kind of disappeared when the Peters arrived, and we didn't get a chance to commune with them at all.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Why would they stick around with people that potentially want to kill them? But at the same time, I don't know what else, how to follow up anything else with them. Do they know where we are?
We didn't tell them.
Yeah, I don't think you guys.
I think we mentioned we wanted to bring them back to our place for some drinks, but we
So
didn't tell
we
them
don't
where.
know which one is Raycath or who the Songbirds are. Besides just
Well, they're
like,
birds, I'm pretty sure.
musicians.
They're
So you're-
large
maybe
humanoid
You
birds.
think they're humanoid birds?
Oh yeah, you see them all the time in Famia. They shit on
They can
everything.
turn invisible. They turn invisible.
They turn invisible.
People, Arnold.
So they're spellcasters.
Pigeon men. I don't know.
Unless either that or some other form of Harry Potter-esque cloaking.
Yeah, they cast guidance on when we were fighting, and then they did invisibility. So I mean, I'm guessing that's the reason why someone wanted them dead. But then again, so was Vish. He was a magic user, and he's just doing the Shroud's bidding.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
he
definitely
works-
more of like a mercenary, it seemed.
Okay, so he works for money. He goes where the money is.
Sellsword,
Yeah.
you know.
Was he there with
Is that-
Carmine?
They were on
No,
opposite
I
ends.
hate them
Where
to do
did
it.
where did you say Carmine lived again?
In East Kendall.
East Anglia.
Apparently, Carmine hired him at one point to find his brother, and that didn't go so well.
Oh. Well, I know there's no problem that Carmine wouldn't throw his money at. Well, okay, so we don't know anything about Raycath and the Songbirds. I'll see if I can get a message out to Nuna. Maybe she'll be able to tell us more. Didn't really give us much in the last message that we got, so.
I think it'd be good to follow up with Carmine. If he's rich, maybe he'd want to throw some money behind our group.
Tend to think that people who got rich aren't usually the ones to be given away either. Speaking of,
That's how you stay rich, from what I hear.
chink chink.
That's why I don't tip anybody.
he.
Do you know anything else about Carmine's brother?
No, I know he has a younger brother named Osric.
Had?
Say again? Sorry.
Had or has?
I mean, you told me he's dead.
What
I
was
just
it?
wasn't
What
sure
was
if
his
this
name?
was like recent news or if it was something that is well
It's
known.
news to me. I didn't know about that until you guys told me. So,
Did he just have the
Osric?
one brother?
say again.
Did you say Rosric?
Osric.
Like the
I said,
bird.
did he just have the one brother?
Just the one that I know of. But I don't know
So,
much about him. His
also-
younger
They
brother.
don't want an inheritance.
Tungsten's the money man. He's the one doing whatever business is his family business. I don't know what they do.
So
I just
they're-
know he's loaded.
But it's been passed down.
I believe so. Yeah, I mean, because he's a pretty young guy. Like if he built himself up from the ground, I don't know how he would afford an estate like the one that he lives on.
Gotcha. Okay. So we are. Yeah, we just need a little bit more information then. The Raycath and Songbirds are friends. We protected them as best we could, and they kind of just dipped out. So anything else to help find them, or?
I'll work on putting a message together for Nuna. I might need your help encrypting it later. So
Absolutely.
we'll deal with that. The phone rings in the Whisperwell. Anita picks it up.
Who is it, Anita?
She puts her hand over the receiver. Bessie, there's a Mr. Carmine on the phone for you.
Oh.
I kind of like,
Put it on speaker.
I'm like, pick it up.
He can't see you.
You adjust. That's funny. You pick it up.
And I
We all
say-
try to make her blush anyway. Ooh.
It's more like I'm just trying to prepare myself like for a serious phone call. I'm not trying to like dolly myself up.
Okay.
I get up next to the earpiece and I start holding my breath so he can't hear me breathing.
What? I answer the phone and I say, "Yes, Mr. Carmine. I trust that you had good rest this night."
Well, I rested the best I could. It's kind of like a tricky situation we had back there. I had to get out of there before Vishtar caused any more problems.
Yes, I understand that you guys do not have the best working relationship at this time.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see me all worked up like that, talking to him. You just have to understand. I tasked him with finding my brother, and he literally dropped his body on my front porch. Waited for a good job,
I feel
pat on
like
the head.
he could have certainly had more tact. I could understand.
Yep, then he held out his hands like a beggar, waiting for a bonus.
I'll have a word with him.
I wish you would. Someone needs to. Someone needs to have something with him. Perhaps a little bit more than a word.
So that means he paid
Well,
him.
Dan has
before.
certainly made his arm sore, so there's that at least.
Well, let me give you the reason why I'm calling. I thought maybe your gang could be of some service to me, as you seem to be more reliable and not as brutish in your methods as someone like Vishtar. I know my brother is dead, but I'm trying to find out if I can find who is responsible. I feel like the only way we'll be able to move past this is if I get some closure from the situation. Did he give you any information on the original whereabouts of Osric's body?
He said that he found him in an alleyway,
Did he tell
but
you where the
unfortunately
alleyway
we
was?
didn't. Did he?
I think so.
I'm asking you this.
Without me scrolling through the chat, did he?
Nope.
I don't think
Okay.
so, no.
Unfortunately, he did not give us. He did not give us the area, but we could try to get into contact with him. Where can you? Are you paying us to help find out what happened to your son or your brother?
I will pay if you're willing to investigate the scene. If you could contact him and find out perhaps where his body was found, find who was responsible.
Absolutely. What kind of business was your brother in?
Well, he's my brother. I don't want to speak ill of him. I'm the one who runs the family business, and I don't really want to get into that right now. But I just need you to find out more.
A thought occurs to me as we are talking, and I hurriedly am like, "Oh yes, Mr. Carmine. Yes. I will get into contact with Vistar, and we will come to your aid, and we will figure out who did this. And goodbye." And I hang up.
You hang up on him? Okay.
And I put my hands to my head, and I'm like, "You guys, did we kill his brother in the alley?"
I don't remember killing anyone in an alley.
Certainly wasn't me. That's all I know. I was the distraction.
Sure. Is it brother refer
There
to
were.
Shroud?
We still have the shroud's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go through it. Let's pull it out and look and see if there's like badges or like names or anything on.
Dano goes to a special foot locker where he keeps all of his presents.
Presents.
Yeah, so, here's some banana peels I found, and here's some old newspaper. This is from the day I got here, And then, here's some old underwear. And, okay, here's the uniforms. There you go.
So you're gonna look through these uniforms?
Yeah. Do we need to do like a...
Do we think that
Okay.
Because the only reason I'm wondering this is because when I asked him what kind of business his brother was in, he almost seemed hesitant to say, and the only reason why he wouldn't tell us magic using people what his brother's into, I think, is if he worked for the Shroud.
I mean, that's not the only. He could be a drug dealer. He could be a prostitute. He could be like a communist. There's a lot of reasons to not like your brother and not want to.
But we did kill 3 men in an alleyway.
A lot of people kill men in an alleyway.
4. We killed 4 men in an alleyway. Okay, yes. Do we need to do like a perception check or investigate or like?
No, you can
Again,
just
look at them.
You can read them.
this stuff is you're gonna need to quit with it.
They the codes, as I explained before, they do have badges like sewn into them. There's names there.
Can you read them?
Yeah, you can read them. You see one says Marcus Whitaker. One says
Marcus
Elliot,
with a C or the K?
with a with a C.
Yes.
Definitely not making all these up right now. Elliot Rhodes.
Elliot, like Elliot Page? No, I'm just kidding.
One T.
Like T.S. Eliot. Damn it.
Jasper Lynn.
That's cookies.
I feel like that's not your first Jasper.
And Theo Barnett.
Ooh.
There you go.
Carmine.
See, the brother's probably just a pufter or something. You know how these kind of guys are.
Hey man, I just got scared. It'd be really awkward if we went to his house and said, "Hey, we killed your brother."
The phone rings.
Yeah, but it's still a contract.
The phone rings again.
Since I'm sitting right next to it, I just pick it up. Hello?
Yes, Bessie, this is Carmine. I believe.
Yes, Carmine.
We lost our connection there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Go on.
Okay. So are you willing to help me investigate this situation?
Yes, of course.
It's like you've never worked for money before in your life.
I cover what?
That's for cash first. We need a retainer.
Can you pay us ahead of time?
We'll be paid in advance. Don't be asking questions, girl.
I'm happy to pay.
He's on the ropes.
I'm happy to pay. More than willing to pay. If you guys find out.
Uh,
How does 80 gold strike you?
80 gold per person, that'd be just fine. 80 now, 80 at
He
the end.
hears Dano.
No, no.
I thought this was more of a private conversation we were having.
It is. Yeah, I mean, I don't
We're
know how
gambling.
you can hear you. You must be talking very loud on this phone.
He's standing next to you. He's putting his ear up next to the earpiece next to you.
I'm like trying to shove him away, but he's like too big.
80 gold.
Yes, yes, sir. That sounds great. You were telling me what kind of business he gets into.
I wasn't actually, but as I said, it's not really something I really want to discuss right now. I mean, obviously.
Does he have a family? Does he have friends? Is there a bar he frequents? Like, where should we? Can you point us in any direction of where we should start this investigation?
I mean, probably where his body was. You need to find out where they found his body and investigate there. I would start there. That's the most logical place to start. I wasn't super close with him. I didn't hang out with him often. We had dinner weekly, but
Wonder who would say.
Okay, well, we will certainly find out.
Look
great.
into that.
Well,
We'll look into that.
a few things. So
Yeah.
I will tell you that this just so you have some information to start off on. This did happen within the last few days, so everything should be pretty fresh if you're going to investigate the scene. I have some pull around the city, so you don't have to worry about authorities getting in your way. I will be
Authorities, as in the Shroud.
including the Shroud. I mean, I haven't seen much of the Shroud the last day or two around. They haven't been around as much as they have been, but local authorities will not stand in your way.
Do you have any inner workings with a singular-eyed Shroud?
A singular-eyed Shroud. The Cyclops?
Is that what they call them?
That's what they call someone with a singular eye.
Well, maybe they had two and they're missing one.
I don't know anything about that.
This guy's talking bollocks. He's not helpful at all.
Why do you have pull with the Shroud?
As I just said, I don't have specific pull with the Shroud. I have pull with the local authorities.
It's called
Does the
money,
name
Violet.
Shroud mean anything to you?
Straub?
Yes.
You mean the president of our country? Yes, it does mean something to me.
I elbow Drace and I say, I think this guy controls the cops.
Both the police.
And are you good friends with Tess Gill as well?
What's the guy's name?
Tess Gill. Name does not ring a bell to me. Who is Tess Gill?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is your middle name
All good.
Tug?
You're doing
Testicle?
great. Thank you.
You have a lot of questions for me. I thought maybe I would be the one asking questions.
Pepsi, ask him what a sign is.
Junebug. Oh yes, good idea. Junebug wants to know what is your sign.
No. You want to know.
I mean me.
I don't know what you're trying to equivocate this to. You mean like a spirit that he worships?
Star sign. Is he a Gemini?
Yeah, like,
You mean like an astrological sign?
yes, like the constellations. What do they mean in this made-up world of yours?
They don't.
On the spot, come up with astrology right now for this fake world.
He says I'm a Nimbus.
That's what his name was. There you go.
Oh yeah, classic Nimbus.
I couldn't remember his name. Mr. Nimbus.
Make
Is
sure.
that compatible with what you are, Jesse?
You think she's compatible with sociopaths? Probably.
I just ignore all of them. And then I kind of I walk away from Dano and I whisper really quietly, "Can you get me in touch with Devon?"
What are you saying?
Demont, you say you want to speak to the designer, Hugh Demont?
Yes, please.
I tell you what, I am expecting a high level of investigative work from you folks. If you come through for me, then we can talk about it then.
Okay, all right. Okay, bye, I love you. What? I mean, okay, bye. And I hang up.
I love you. There she goes again.
You've never negotiated anything in your life, sweetie.
So let's go find our little, like, fishy boy. Let's go fishing.
Fuck that noise.
What? One quick thought: did we ever get the names of the other people who died on the scaffold, the gallows?
It was 2 of them right now.
Yeah.
We didn't get their names.
2 men died.
I think we
That was
asked Pam, but I don't think she knew.
She did not know.
What happened to their bodies?
They're probably still at town hall.
I was wondering if they got thrown in an
Town
alley.
Square, not Town Hall.
Town Square.
Hall.
I mean, we could potentially split up, and some of us can go to Town Square and see if we can find anything, and some of us can go find
Don't split
fish.
the party, bro.
Not splitting up.
That seems
Everyone
fishy
be-
as fuck. Pardon me, puns. But this guy, he calls us immediately, knowing that we've been talking to fish, and now he wants us to lead him right to him.
He definitely sounds like the fishy one of the 2.
Yeah, the guy with all the money who sends you on the job is about half
to
time
controls
the bad
the
guy.
stuff, and he won't
But
tell
we
you
do
anything about
nothing.
the person you want to find out about.
No, we can help him, but we can have our own motives.
He has pull with the shroud, yet he has no problem with the fact that we
He has pulled
Use
the local
magic.
authorities.
which also extends to the shroud to some degree.
You would think.
I'd say if there's any place we investigate first, it's going to be his mansion, pavilion, wherever the hell he is.
All right, so we're splitting
I
up.
don't think he's gonna just let us in to like investigate his house.
Oh, Bessie here bat her big blue eyes or whatever.
That's why we have this whole thing called stealth.
That's true.
I do not want to go to this
Hey.
man's house. Perhaps figuring out what happened to his brother will give us more answers than that.
All right, so let's go on his little ruse and
Our
find
only,
out he's
our
a
only
bad guy
need is
later.
fish.
Just then, what the fuck is his name? Hold on, I can't read. I have too many fucking NPCs.
Fish.
Hold on. No,
Freddy?
No, sorry. Don't start adding them. They're gonna...
Bucky?
Nimbus.
Buckley.
Harley?
Buckley.
Wade. Buckley Wade
Wait,
Buckley Wade.
comes through the door, and he says, I don't remember what his voice sounds like.
You hit him now.
Bessie, there's a guy out here to see you.
Another gentleman caller?
Jesus.
Yeah, but this is a pretty young guy. I don't think he's really a gentleman caller, but he asked for you by name.
Okay, I follow Wade to the front.
You go out and there's like a young boy, like probably like in his early teens. He's carrying a bag, like a courier bag. He's got a little newsy hat on, little brown vest and pants. And he says, "Are you Miss Bessie?
Depends on who's asking.
Mr. Combine sent me over." And he takes his bag over, takes his bag off, and he hands it to you.
I look in the bag.
There's 80 gold in the bag.
Oh wow.
I like open the bag and then I like clutch it and then like I look around and then
He goes,
I
"Bye!"
really contemplate just
and he
leaving.
runs off. He runs off.
So anyway, he was saying on the phone that he was going to give us 80 gold. Brother for it.
A lot of potatoes.
That's a lot of potatoes.
A lot
No,
of
I mean-
potatoes.
It's actually only like 11 servings of potatoes if we leave 7 gold every time.
Well, that's not every time.
I look at Wade in like disbelief because I've never seen so much gold in my life in one like pile. And then I guess I like walk back into the Whisper Well slowly.
Okay, you go in. Yep. Cool. What would you like to? What's next?
What's that you got there?
So about this Carmine fellow, I don't recall us telling him about the Whisper Well.
You did. I don't believe
Oh
you did.
yeah.
I don't
That's
believe we did.
And within moments of this phone call ending, and then I hold the bag open.
First off, he called.
Yeah,
The
so
Whisper
you know, you gave him our
He
number.
had the number. He did have the number.
Where
for
places
us.
are.
Okay.
Maybe
Right.
he can trace it.
And he came to the Cornhusk, not to the Whisper Well.
It's Tracy.
we
technology.
never told him the Cornhusk either, did we?
I don't believe you.
You gave him a number to call us. It's in the white pages. I know some of y'all are a little young, but they used to have these things called books. And they would have the phone number and the address next to it.
Right, but the Whisper Well is a speakeasy that is for magic-friendly folk. I don't think we would have that in the white pages.
I mean, we've the people hooked up the telephone back in the day. You know, the telephone company knows where we are.
I ignore that, and I say, I don't. We have to tread really lightly with this guy because apparently he already knows where we communicate. He knows our meetup spots. Like, we need to be extra careful about what we do, because this is kind of spooky. And like, I hold out the bag of the 80 gold, and I guess can I cast detect magic on the gold?
Sure. You don't sense any magic. It seems like legit money.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a curse or
It's like
Well, we have to
some
decide
kind of like
whether we
tracking
trust
or
this
anything
guy or
on
not.
it. What did you say?
Do we trust this guy or not? Either we take his money and we do what he asks, or we investigate him instead.
I don't think they need to be mutually exclusive. I think we can do both.
I think we can do both. When we go to him with the information, we can investigate him then.
So that's about 16 gold each there.
Yeah.
16 each?
Yeah.
Who is the eighth that you're counting?
No.
What?
5 times 16, 80.
Oh, hold on. Is that how math works? Yep. I was thinking, I don't know. Okay.
You know,
So
that
I guess I just like start
education
I just
system
start handing everyone their appropriate amount of gold.
Great. You guys could add it to your.
Well, does Freddy get some?
Freddy was not involved in this at all. If you want to give
Does it need to
him
be-
some, you can.
You
He's
give
not
it-
expecting you to give many.
Give me a 7 back. It'd be funny.
I want to know if Freddy has any input on maybe how to. I know we did the thing with Talia in the Roots, but any other way that we could possibly get in touch with her, or
With Telia,
yeah.
you ask him about Telia, and he says, I don't know. She just disappeared. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. She got cut straight across the face. It disappeared.
Flash.
The flash
Blinding
of
light. She's never seen any sort of spell like that, so you don't know whether she teleported somewhere close or into another dimension, or
seemed like some sort of teleport, but who knows where she could have gone.
shoot.
Well, Bessie left her a message, so maybe she'll come back to us.
All right.
Bessie.
Can I make it so that or no? Okay, never mind.
All right.
I was gonna say like that I told Pam and Larry to like keep a lookout for Talia. I left a message, but I haven't seen them since I've left that message, so I can't do that.
Yeah, assign them to something. Yeah. If you see any blind girls wandering around the fucking meat district.
I call Myra's apartment.
Okay.
Alright, should we try to go
They don't
investigate?
answer the phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not their
So
phone.
we,
Is Myra with me?
Mara's with you. Yep.
Myra, why don't you go put our money in my apartment? And I hand her 8 of my gold. And then, or no, I don't hand her 8. I hand her, we have an agreement. She gets 4.
Okay.
I hand her 4 gold and then, like, go put our money away and then go check on our guests and let them know that I left a message for Talia.
You left a message for Talia? Should I tell them what the message was?
I just told her to meet us in the meat district, so just to keep an eye out for an injured girl wandering the meat district,
All right, I'll let them know to keep an eye
and
out.
to call the Whisperwell or the corn husk. Call Wade.
Should I tell them to pick up the phone if it rings at my apartment?
Yes.
What are you doing, Stephen?
I will let them know. As she goes, she takes the gold and goes.
Oh, fellas, I'm sorry for being a little grumpy Gus back there. I think the potatoes really got down in my stomach, making it feel a little dirty. So, what's the plan again? We're gonna go off, try to find
Baby.
the boy or find the fish.
Oh, don't we have
We're trying to
to
find the fish,
find the
right?
fish to ask him which alley he found the body in? And then so that we can investigate the alley? Is that what the plan is?
I
Yep.
think that's the plan.
You guys have his number.
Ooh, let's call him.
Uh-huh.
But who has the best
Reception?
relationship with fish?
I think Dano clearly has the best relationship with fish.
Yeah, they were the
should not
closest.
call. Dana should not call.
I think Drace did the least to him.
I remember I antagonized him though.
I mean, so did I. And
Well, I have a +8 in diplomacy.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Who has the best?
I've got,
I'm a +5 diplomacy.
yeah, diplomacy not so good.
I have core.
So I guess I'll phone him.
Yeah,
I
depending
have
on what
eight
you say to
deception.
him, like you could use diplomacy, you could lie to him, you could use deception, you could intimidate him, you can.
I'm better at deception.
Do
I have
whatever.
+8 to deception too.
Listen, you're probably gotta be on vocal rest. You got a show tonight. You're talking this much, you're gonna blow your vocal cords out.
You don't know my performance schedules, Dano.
You're right. 2 nights in a row. Who am I kidding?
It's every other night. Any person who's a musician knows this.
Oh yeah, that's what they do on Broadway
You're out of business.
every other night.
All right, so I guess unless someone else strongly wants to, I will.
I'd love to. Thank you kindly. Here, you can be up next to me. You do the same thing I was doing. You hold your breath, and you like sort of give me little hints as we go. All right.
Okay, I'll give you.
All right. So how does this telephone thingy work?
What could go wrong
God.
here?
I dial the number and I hand him the headset.
Okay.
Hello.
I just want to see what happens
Hello.
now.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello.
Yes,
Hello. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Hey, Vish. It's me, Mano.
I don't know Mano.
We were just drinking last night, boy.
Oh, this is the big man.
That's right. Big man, little man. Talking to you.
How can I help you? Why? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Dano, stay on
I
task.
was over at that place, the Dirty Potato. Have you been?
Oh yes, I love dirty potato.
I love the Dirty Potato.
Their secret
Listen.
sauce is out of this world. I keep asking for a recipe, they don't give me.
You're saying you order off menu?
No, it's their special, the dirty potato. You've never had it.
I don't think I have.
Dano, stay on topic.
It's
No,
got,
no, no,
it's got
no, no, no,
bacon.
Dano.
It's got
Sorry.
cheese.
anyway.
Offer him the ingredients for the information we need. Be like, yeah, we
You
can
know,
easily.
I'm good friends with Tati. You know, we came from the same village back home. I could probably get that for you.
Really?
Oh, you scratch my back, I can try to scratch yours.
oh, so you have itch that needs scratch.
Did
My eyes open and I look at.
all right.
You really
So,
cannot handle somebody else's accent. You just go right.
Yeah. Pretty tight. Oh, sorry, fish. There, I hear an
Like
accent.
birds
And
with-
I'm a bit of a chameleon myself.
It happens.
Anyway, so we were, just swapping stories, and we realized you never mentioned where you found that boy's body.
You mean
You know that
Oslo
that
Carbide?
toxin. Yeah.
Why you want the information?
Oh, we got another job on the side.
All right.
We're trying to find the best place to hide bodies.
We're gonna avoid that place.
It is an art. I'll teach you. I drop his body on Tungsten's porch. I thought it was pretty funny. He did not think it was funny.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, did he have any sort of track marks on his arms, or wearing ladies' makeup or something?
Jesus.
No.
Is he into drag or heroin?
He
Goodness.
did have. It's funny you mentioned. He did have yellow dust on his upper lip. I assume.
Oh, he's a bit of a snifter.
I assume he likely overdosed.
Oh yeah, that makes about as much sense as anything else. You said you found him over there on the west side.
East side actually. He was out near City Hall, in an alley not far from there.
Of course. How could I have forgotten that? Right next to City Hall with yellow stuff on his upper lip there.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Prime Gill?
Pride Gill.
Prime Gill.
Prime Gill.
Prime Gill.
I'm
Magic.
sorry, it's
Magic drug.
magic drug.
Yes.
I love a good magic drug. I don't think I've tried it yet. Have you?
No, I haven't touched this stuff. It is.
You know anyone who sells it? I might want to give it a chance.
I mean, there are lots of dealers around that area. There's a lot of crime go on around City Hall.
It's it's a surprising time. But anyway, it's been a lovely time talking to you, and
Sure.
I think I'll head over to Tati's right after this. I'll get you that recipe.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. I need that secret sauce.
Oh yeah. Hey, slap your mother for me, huh?
Let, let me tell you one last thing before you go.
Oh no, it's okay.
So
What? Hangs up. No, we will not get this last piece of information.
I mean, only if you want to. I'm not
yeah, I
going to
tell you.
do
I
anything
tell
else.
you, it's even important. You have job. I want to help. I want to help new friends. So as I say, he probably overdosed from Prime Gill, but see, there's a lot of, as I said, there's a lot of drug deals and crime going on around City Hall. Likely, somebody cut the drug with something toxic. Really can mess with your brain. They say that when you take Prime Gill, you can see into the divine domain, but if you take the wrong amount, or if it's cut with something bad, then...
Well, thanks for the tip there, boy.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
worry.
if you want to try, just be careful where you source.
Well, I mean, do you have any guess of best guy around?
I
if
don't
you're gonna-
mess with drug. I don't mess with drug. I just know the only way to get
Well,
pure Prime Gill is to find the mushrooms yourself and process them, as far as I know.
What's
Come on,
the
ask one of the Peters for me. I'm sure one of them gets steroids from somewhere.
They don't talk much, but this
What's
stuff's
the more
there.
dangerous thing it's being cut with? Mano, ask him.
What do you think it's cut with? Just rat poison or, bad potato?
Bad potato.
I don't know what they cut it with. I just know that it messes with your brain. You start seeing things, and then it's it's not good. Sometimes you take one time and then you're done.
Oof. Well, thank you for the heads up there.
Welcome, no problem.
Oh yeah. We'll see you tomorrow at the Dirty Potato, yeah?
Yeah, if you're buying.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just came into a bit of money myself.
All right. Look forward to it.
All right, see you later. Love you. Hang up. So I heard all the things I was saying out loud while I was talking on the phone, so everyone knows what's going on.
Oh yeah, I caught all that. We're good.
He had some powder on his lip. The city hall. IGI.
Yeah.
East side city hall. Maybe some bad drugs. You know, bit of the crock.
Prime Gill sounds like. So it's a mushroom. All right. Interesting.
What is so Prime Gill, like Prime GILL?
Like Amazon Prime and the thing on a fish.
Yeah, if you're asking me, maybe it was a phone conversation, so he didn't spell it, but yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Prime Gill. Magic drug. And he said you can see into the prime domain.
The
Divine domain.
domain.
Divine domain? My fault.
Ooh,
The fuck is that? I assume like godliness.
Yeah, just in the world of this story, the divine domain is just like where the gods reside. Like it's where the actual
The Bifrost.
like it's I mean it's like it's where like, and it's also like where the dead go. There's like, so death is like I don't know if I've explained this before, but it's like a river that you go
Styx.
down. Yeah,
Sure.
but like you're going down. You're not crossing a river. You're just like you're flowing with the river. That's
it's like a metaphorical river. I get what you're saying, Georgie. No, Freddy. I understand what you're saying, Freddy. Very poetic.
All right, so you may want to recap that for Bessie, so she has that information.
Oh yeah, Bessie. So anyway, lad probably overdosed on something. Dead over there by the city hall. Might have been laced with something. You
last
with
word-
drugs, Bessie.
The last thing I wrote was that he had yellow dust on his upper lip.
Yep.
Bad drugs.
So,
It's a type of
are
drug.
we assuming he overdosed?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
So we were informed that it's easily cut. It's been cut recently with bad stuff, kind of, like fentanyl. You touch it once and you could possibly die from it. So whether it be an overdose or just be cut with the wrong stuff.
And we
Or
don't know if
maybe
he
set
took it
up.
voluntarily or not. I mean, he could have been forced.
Yeah, it could have been a
We
setup.
don't know what happened, but maybe drugs was involved with the death somehow.
And where was he found?
East side near City Hall.
And there's lots of drug dealers over there, apparently.
Apparently.
There's
None,
crime,
none
there's lots of
exactly
crime.
reputable.
But Dano promised the secret sauce ingredients for this information. So if before we go to City Hall, we gotta go back to the dirty potato.
We can get it tomorrow morning.
Did we happen to get any way, or we have his number?
We gave him 7 gold. He should
so-
be. He can give it to us, right?
Yeah, he gave it to
7
us.
gold.
We called him.
Okay.
And Freddy says, well, I guess if Osric Carmine's dead and you're gonna go snooping around, just be careful. There's a surprising amount of crime that happens near City Hall, not to account for the crime that probably is happening in City Hall.
Freddy.
Just make sure you look for any traces of the drug or like magic near the body. Prime Gill will definitely stand out.
Prime Gill's the name of the drug, Bessie.
What is it?
Prime Gill.
Frying gills?
Prime?
Like an Amazon Prime and the thing that fishes use to breathe.
Prime gills.
Prime Gill.
Prime Gill.
This one.
Mushroom.
Prime
It's a
gill.
mushroom.
Here it grows on potatoes. So you know it's good.
What's the potato guy's
Only the
name?
pure stuff.
Taddy. Daddy McCarthy.
He named the drink after himself, that little bastard.
He invented it. Gonna have to try that now.
Okay, well,
Figure something.
The next game night, instead of lasagna.
Potato puree.
Everyone, I expect the next session to show up with a Bloody McCarthy. A vodka blended with.
Make me a mocktail version of it.
I'll just, yep. I should do it.
The mocktail was probably better in this case. This is like one of the cases where the mocktail is probably the better option.
Was it just mashed potatoes at that point?
Oh,
Lottery
yeah.
potatoes.
Gross.
You probably put like a cinnamon stick in it.
Potato milkshake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you guys know where the alley is.
Yep. Roundabouts.
We want to go during the day, or we want to wait for nighttime to settle in? You know, it is City Hall. We kind of want to be inconspicuous.
There may be a little bit more crime to look out for during the nighttime. We were specifically warned.
True.
Well, I mean,
I mean, I think we-
mere moments ago.
I think we can handle ourselves, but
Yeah, well, were we more concerned about the shroud finding us during the daytime or crime getting us at night?
Well, I don't think there's a big shroud presence right now.
Excuse me.
It is City Hall.
And Tungsten said that he would keep the
The local,
local authorities out of the way. So if we get in trouble with City Hall, he could probably help us out. But not at night.
I mean, we're just regular citizens walking around
Right, we're
back
just walking
alleys.
down a street. Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as possible. Let's go.
You going? So you make your way out East Kendall near City Hall. Fish describes the alley to you like perfectly. You guys come across.
Wait, can I tell Freddy that if Myra or Pam or anyone calls, like just to
Call ourselves.
take care of Myra if she needs it.
No problem. Yeah, I will look
Good
out for
thing-
Myra.
Good thing you told him that. He would have just fucking completely not taken your message.
Throw it in the trash.
All right.
Still ringing.
So you guys make your way out to the dark alley in East Kendall. It is daytime, but the alley's pretty narrow, so it's pretty dark. As you make your way out there.
Making my way.
Do we see anybody? Anybody sort of like sitting around? Got some jackets on?
There's you don't see many people or anything like up and down this alley. There's not like people hanging out. Fish.
I gotta go again, and it's already 10:15. Can we just like call it here for the night?
Yeah, we can.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm gonna probably be up there for at least 30 minutes, and then
Is
we're gonna
Marshall
miss
upset again?
all of this
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, we call it here.
because he's still crying and grabbing his head, and I don't know if he's teething or if his head just hurts from congestion. And
No.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call it here
Mark
then.
feels better.
And we will resume
thanks.
investigating. The
I'm
crime
sorry,
scene.
guys. It's already getting kind of late, and then
Imagine we were anyway.
I'm gonna have to
I kind of thought we were gonna call it anyway. So
yeah.
no worries.
Good time for a
There
break.
wasn't enough time to
Spirits
do
surely
this.
shine on us today. Feel their power as it courses through us.
Yeah,
I feel like if we
gatehouse.
I feel like if we did continue, we would find something, and then Scout would be like, roll for initiative, and then okay, that's it, kind of deal.
Ah,
Probably.
junkies aren't known for fighting.
Well, not being good at fighting.
All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna end the stream.